Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I'm going to be discussing the BALVIN Jordan 3 RIO. As you guys can see, really nice pair. Love this one. Think it's a little bit of a more slick colorway for the summer, and I definitely can see why people may like this one more. But we're going to be giving a stock numbers update in this video. If you should sell or hold, we'll discuss the resale prices for a final time, since this will probably be my final video on them. I don't really want to go over these too much more. I've already done the how-to cop. We already done the early leaks video. We're doing this one right now. I don't think we got to discuss them anymore after this, right? So that's what I can say. That's what I'll mention, and we'll really get into it. So if y'all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams. Any of that down below. I'm always buying, selling, trading here. Should post a no reel here today. If I don't, then I'll get to that tomorrow. But I'm always posting content here, so if y'all just want to check it out, feel free to stay tuned. I'm always buying, selling, and trading on my stories. If anybody needs, the Futuras, I got also like these their skateboards, pretty clean in hand. Also got like a Verdi or two. So if anybody's interested, hit me up. I got you. 4 for the Futurist, 7 through 12. Let me know today. Do not let me know tomorrow when people are taking those, because the prices will be different. You can let me know, but yeah, it's gonna be different. So that's all I gotta say. I hope y'all will enjoy. And yeah, why don't we get started? Don't forget, I got this project on the way soon. Make sure you're following here. If you guys like kicks under resale market price, you want to get kicks under resale market price, I got you. Just stay tuned here. So, as you guys can see, loaded for May 22nd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time is the drop. $250 retail. That's not a problem to pay with anybody. I'm already even happy about paying. I got a size 10. I think it was 2 days ago. I paid $400 flat for it. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? Size 10 goes for about $450 right now, so I'm happy with getting a deal on a pair as hyped as this. You know what I mean? So, and it's shipping. It's on the way to me. So I'm very, very happy about that. But aside from that, you can tell the $250 retail price is not a problem to anybody. But first thing we're going to get into is a stock numbers update, since it's probably the most important thing to a lot of people. Now, keep in mind, with the BALVIN cream pair, the Jordan 3, the Medellin Sunset one, right? So, again, that cream pair. That one only had 4,500 pairs drop on sneakers, and there was also, I think, like maybe 500 pairs that dropped via EA the day before. So today we will probably see EA happen. This is just a prediction, but we'll probably see EA happen. I'm filming this right now at like 8 a.m. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's pretty early, but we'll probably see this happen at today. We'll see some sort of small EA for this sneaker. Probably not a lot of pairs, but keep in mind, the reason I'm saying it's going to be a very small stock for the EAs, because this is the rumored stock numbers. I've seen this in a couple groups circulating around recently, also on Twitter. These are the rumored stock numbers right here for the BALVIN RIOs. 5,500 pairs. I know I was telling y'all 5,000 in a recent video. Sorry, I was wrong. It's actually 5,600. There's 600 more pairs. So, yeah. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it's a joke at this point. You know what I mean? There's just none of these. I've seen rumors between 5K. I've seen rumors to 50K. 5K or 50K, the difference is very, very little on the resale market. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be a lot of L's in the BALVIN site, and most people are going to be running the sneakers anyways. Most people will be taking L's in sneakers, and then they'll be running the StockX and GOAT. You know what I mean? It's a typical process. This is how it normally works. So, 5,000 pairs, 50,000 pairs, I don't care how many they do, the result will probably end up being the same for most people. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm trying to get at. And the resale prices would only be a difference of maybe like $20, $30. But aside from that, these are very, very limited. That's one of the main things you can mention. And it's also on a popular model, a Jordan 3. Hence why I think they're going to age well. But of course these are going to age well. You can go look at the Medellin Sunset colorway. That one's already gone up like $100. If that one's already gone up like $100, then these can go up like 200. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it looks like they might be more limited, but we have to see. Again, the other BALVIN colorway, we saw like none of those in the Shopify site, sold out in like 2-3 minutes. Like, it was very, very quick. So for the BALVIN site drop, I didn't see anybody taking dubs in the EA yesterday too. Like, people got like a little code or whatever for EA, and yeah, there wasn't really people taking dubs in those. So it's like, why did people pay the $100 for the t-shirts? I knew that was sus. I was telling y'all that was sus. There was something up there, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's never like that. Like, hey, just spend some money on our site and we got you with a pair. It's never like that. Never. I wish it was, but it's never like that. They never make it that easy. So, yeah, I knew that was a scam. So, unfortunately, a lot of people did not get like a code or opportunity to actually purchase a sneaker, and they spent $120 or whatever it was on the BALVIN sites. That sucked. I don't rock with that business move by them, but it did make them some money. So I guess it's a good business move, but it's just kind of, shitty. You know what I mean? That's how corporations move. But aside from that, as you guys can see, the current prices on these right now are at a range of about $400 to $500. I will put a plus in the 500 because once you get above size, 12, that's when you really start getting the more expensive sizes, 12 and a half, 13, 14. very, very hard ones to buy. I got a 12.5 in the J Balvin Medellin Sunsets. I'm not even thinking about selling those right now. Like, I have a price on them, but it's high, and I'm not lowering it because I know I'm one of the few people that probably has, you know, one of those left. But obviously, I mean, they just recently dropped last year, so I'm not one of the few people with it. But you know what I mean? It's a less common size, not as common as like a 9, 9.5, or 10, right? So that's why, you know, if you got one of the big sizes, I would just keep it and forget about it for a couple years because it's only going to get more valuable. I mean, you can look at what these previously were selling at. Early pairs of these were going for $1,000. Same with this one right here. I mean, look at these right now. I mean, a size 10 on this one right here is at 500 flat. Size 10 on this one's at 450. You know what I mean? And these are about to drop. I mean, yeah, and I think people are going to be rushing to apps because people are just, you know, be taking L's because they're not going to do enough of them. Because if this ends up being true, 5,500 pairs, you know, again, I've seen people in my comment section saying there's 20,000 pairs loaded up. There's 50,000 pairs loaded up. This is why I just can't read my comment section sometimes because the numbers are all over the place. You got people saying 20K, 50K, 5K, 100K, and we're just going to wait for, you know, what it says the morning of. I'll update you guys what it says the morning of, but as of what we have right now, 5,600 pairs. Here are the stock numbers for each size. I mean, very limited. And the reason I think this is more true is because, again, it's very similar to this, you know, amount of pairs they did on the last J Balvin Jordan 3. And also with the EA, they'll probably do today. There probably won't be a lot of pairs for that. So I'm just kind of, you know, I'm trying to go off past history, if that makes sense, right? I'm not just trying to say like, oh, there's going to be 50K. Well, why is there going to be 50K? Oh, I can't answer that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to, you know, be like, oh, there's going to be 5,600. Why? Oh, well, because if you go look at the past sneaker compared to that stock, it's very similar, but also that's what we have on the screen right now. We got all the, you know, numbers for each size. You know what I mean? Like, I can actually give a reason, you know, to why the stock numbers would be that. For 50K, people are just saying that. So I would like for it to load up as that tomorrow morning, but there's no proof of that. So we just kind of got to pray and hope, right? Pray and hope for more pairs. But if we're looking based off past moves, I'm thinking it'll probably be more realistic we see this right here. But and more of the stock would be allocated towards, you know, the J Balvin site drop they'll do tomorrow. Maybe we'll see more manual dubs there. I would like that. You know, that would be good for the J Balvin team after not giving people, you know, successful EA, right? And making them pay money for it. So aside from that, that's really what I can mention. Of course, I mean, if you all want to know if these are a good hold in a year, I see these at 500 plus. Of course, these are a good hold. I mean, if this colorway is already trending at most sizes or 10 plus at 500 plus, I mean, these can trend 10 plus at 500 plus easily. It's arguably more wearable. I know that could be a bit of a stretch, but I do think it is a very, very wearable colorway. Not to mention, it's a pretty slick, clean Jordan 3. Definitely pops on foot. So, you know, if you're trying to, I guess, you know, get some attention to the feet, then boom, this is going to be one that works. But aside from that, it's a cool pair. I mean, honestly, I think it's a great flip. I'm definitely going to be buying a few of these to put away and forget about. Because also the J Balvin fans go crazy. There's no doubt about that. The J Balvin fans will pay. So, yeah, shout out, you know, my J Balvin fans out there. I'm definitely going to be getting a few of these, putting them away, because it just looks like they're not dropping any of them. And, you know, there just isn't many that were even available on the back door. You know what I mean? Like, I'm someone that's pretty in the loop for that, and there just wasn't many people posting big back doors for these. Like, the biggest back door I saw for this pair so far was, I think, around 39 pairs. It was 39 pairs. It was either 37 or 39 pairs. Just understand, it was in that range. That was the biggest back door I've seen for this pair. For reference, for the Canary Yellows, I saw people with 200, 300, 400 pairs. So to only see 30, 40 pairs as the biggest back door for this sneaker might be pretty limited. That's all I'm going to say, though. You know what I mean? Might be pretty limited. So I'm going to get a few of these, forget about them, and then check in next year, see where I'm at. You know what I mean? Just going to make sure I don't pay too high on them. The goal will be to pay around 400 flat on each one. Big sizes, maybe a little bit more, just depending on what size it is. But that's what I can say. Don't miss the drop tomorrow, guys. Easy hold. I mean, if you hit this for retail, you better not sell it, or you better sell it to me, you know, and I'll at least pay you fairly, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's no reason to sell these right now. I mean, if the stock's rumored to be low, people really like them. They're dropping at the same time as another really limited shoe, the Futuras. I mean, like, everything is in line to tell you it's a limited shoe to hold. So it's like, probably should do that. But that's what I will say. So don't forget, check out my project I got coming soon here. I appreciate you guys always supporting me. So if you guys like Under Market Kicks, getting shoes for deals, follow this page, and make sure you guys stay tuned to my Instagram. Always buying, selling, trading here. You guys can also excuse me, I don't know what that was. That was weird. But you guys can subscribe and like for more content like this on the channel. It's trying to 200 likes. That'd be simple. If we could do that, it would mean a lot. And yeah, again, don't forget, check us out here. Always buying, selling, trading, posting early photos. So if y'all want to show some support, that'd mean a lot. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm in that screen recording. I gotta hang out with my cat right here. It's sitting in front of the door, so I gotta make sure I let it out, hang out with it for a bit. I already got it some food for this morning. You know, it just wants to hang out. You know what I mean? That's how pets are. Pets just want to be around you. I never have a problem with that. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch y'all next video because that's going to be tomorrow. You know, I've been posting every day. And y'all have been showing mad love. I mean, we're already at 8,200. Or not 8,200. My math's wrong. 80,200. And we just hit 80,000 subs like 2 days ago. So we've already gained like 200 subs in 2 days. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm going to keep grinding because if y'all like the content, then there's no reason to stop. You know what I mean? I'll catch y'all next one, though. Should be tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.
Sticks made a fucking hit.